Jesus is God. Jesus is Savior. Jesus is your only teacher. I am not your teacher. Your rabbi is not your teacher. Your pastor is not your teacher. Only Jesus should be your teacher. Jesus commands us to love one another and serve each other. That's it. All I can tell you is to have faith in Jesus and obey his commandment in the book of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. That's all I can tell you. Jesus commands us to love one another and serve each other. That's it. No Bible studies, no nothing else. Keep the commandment of Jesus. The greatest commandment is this, to love Jesus, God, with all your heart, all your mind, and all your soul. And the other commandments are to truly love your neighbor as yourself. Forgive them, bless them when they curse you, love them if they are your enemy, and many more commandments. Jesus will teach you those things. He should be the one who should teach you his words, his commandment in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Jesus promised you that if you keep his words, that he will reveal himself to you. And when he does reveal himself to you, he will set you free from sin once for all, and you will never walk in the darkness anymore. If you follow him, you must follow Jesus to not walk in the darkness. Jesus will make into his son, his daughter, a son of God, a daughter of God who belong to the family forever. To Jesus be the glory. Do not deny Jesus. Do not even try it, because he will deny you. Remain in Jesus, and he will remain in you. Confess Jesus publicly to your friend, your parent, your cousin, your neighbor, your enemies, and Jesus will confess you before his holy angel. To Jesus be the glory. He is amazing. To him be the glory. So, this is what Jesus said. It is in Matthew 23:23. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, you hypocrite! You pay tithes of mint, dill, and cumin, but you have disregarded the weightier matters of the law, justice, mercy, and faithfulness. You should have practiced the latter without neglecting the former. You blind guide, you strain out a gnat, but swallow a camel. Your pastor is not faithful to Jesus. He's not faithful to him. If your pastor was faithful to Jesus, he will tell you to obey his commandment in the book of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and to keep his words. Tithes are food. This is what Jesus said. You pay tithes of mint, dill, and cumin, but you have disregarded the weightier matters of the law. Those are food. Mint, dill, and cumin, those are food. Taxes, you pay your tax with money, and you pay tithes with food. Follow Jesus. He should teach you those things. Do not fall victim of false prophet. You shouldn't call random people, pastors, human being, teacher. Those people will manipulate you. Jesus said, if a blind guide lead a blind, both will fall into a pit. If your pastor is blind, through the words of Jesus. He will take you with him to the pit. May Jesus give you understanding and peace. Amen.